Pictures at an Exhibition is perhaps one of the most often recorded pieces of the 20th century. There are classical versions, there are jazzy versions, there are rock versions. In my treatment of Pictures at an Exhibition, my idea was to take all these elements, the classical elements, preserve these melodies. I would incorporate classical, romantic, jazz, rock, funk.
What Brent has done here with Mussorgsky is a real fresh treatment and a really good blending of the styles of a piece that's over 150 years old now.
I've got an incredible band with amazing players like Carl Saunders, Ron Stout, Scott Whitfield, Francisco Torres, Alex Budman, Kristen Edkins, Brian Clancy. But I was also really, really pleased to be able to get special guest artists for making this record. Larry Koonse on guitar, Andy Martin on trombone, Rob Hardt, who took time out from touring with Pancho Sanchez.
Brent Fischer has taken Mussorgsky's Pictures at an Exhibition and has sort of brought it into the current age. It's very classical still, but there's big band elements and orchestral elements and Latin music elements, so we're sort of fusing all of that.
His harmony is so rich. It's big band instrumentation, extended big band instrumentation, but kind of turned on its head in an orchestral fashion, like his dad did.
I often feel that there is some Claire Fischer DNA that's really prominent in Brent's makeup, and he finds the most unlikely voicings for the instrument. I think audiences are going to be delighted at this re-envisioning of Pictures at an Exhibition, in that it has this openness and features this improvisational element that just gives the piece all these surprises that are found at every corner of these iconic movements.
He's written this harmonically lush, complex, really heavily written music, but he hears every part of it. He knows, what note is supposed to go where and why. It's inventive, it's thoughtful, but yet it's still very heavily rooted in the original Mussorgsky. It sounds like it's supposed to sound, but now we've got all these other elements because music come a long way.
Classically inspired music and a little bit of jazz with all the colorful voicings.
To combine classical elements with jazz elements and have them all sound idiomatic, well, one has to combine art with science and math. Other things people can expect for you musicians who are going to be listening for this is some polytonality, some pan-diatonism, some jazzy blues, some funk riffs, and some original melodies that I have composed to further develop Mussorgsky's material. One important element to me was to use all of this great material to set up and develop a platform for improvisation. That's jazz. My philosophy has always been that great art, while reflecting the time that is created in, can also be timeless and survive for generations to come. Beautiful. I've got my official Derek Smalls from Spinal Tap socks. I'm wearing those for this rehearsal because it's our second to last rehearsal.